Hi there. In today's lesson, we're gonna talk about the frequency adverbs. So, welcome back another. This is Englishism. So, in this part, we're gonna study the frequency adverbs reference below. Do you know any others? How would you represent them in the scale below? First, we have 0%, never, then 5%, rarely, 10% seldom, 25% occasionally, next 50% sometimes, 75 often, 80 generally, 95% usually, and of course 100% always. Next. So in this part we're gonna analyze the position of frequency adverbs in the sentence. So this is position frequency adverbs. So in this case, we have three parts. The first is affirmative. So in this part, we're gonna use the frequency adverb like usually before the main verb. And what is the main verb? The main verb is drive, and this is the sentence. Becky usually drives to work. And what about the next? We use the frequency adverb never after the verb to be. And what is the verb to be? The verb to be in this case is the is in third person. What is the third person? Is Becky, the name of the woman, right? So in this case, the sentence is Becky is never late for work. The next in negative sentence. So we use usually after the auxiliary. In this case, auxiliary verb don't or doesn't. So do you know how you use the don't and doesn't, right? So in this case, Becky doesn't usually work. Next, we use the frequency adverb often after the verb to be in negative form, like Becky isn't often late for work. Next question. And question. So we use usually after the subject. What's the subject? The name of the woman, right? Becky. And first we're gonna use the auxiliary verb. In this case is do and does. In this case is does because is work with Becky in third person, right? Does Becky usually drive to work? Next, is Becky sometimes late for work? And in this case, it's about the three part of the position frequency adverbs. First, affirmative. Next, negative, and then in question, right? So in this part, we have a little bit quest for you, a little bit homework for you. Try to rewrite these sentences to include the frequency adverbs between brackets. You can use never, you can use usually, you can use often, rarely, sometimes, always, usually, always, no? And this in the last part, in part 4, how often do you, I'm going to repeat this question. How often do you do these things? Make notes, then work in pairs and answer each other. So now I think this is that's all for today, and I'm gonna create a new video lesson for you to improve your English, your grammar, your you know basically your speaking, right? So try to complete these sentences, work in pairs. If not in pairs, you can try yourself. Okay? So now, thank you and see ya. Have a good one.